there you are, YouTube. Do subscribe if you're interested. Also, maybe give it a thumbs up if you feel so inclined. Got some in my eye. Hey, let's do a random ranking. Let's go to my movie collection behind me and pick out 3 movies at random. Maybe we'll do it with my eyes closed. And then we'll rank those movies based on whatever criteria we come up with. We could base it off of the director. We could base it off of the plot. Base it off of execution. I don't know. Base it off of maybe some of the lead actors, maybe some of the supporting actors, maybe the cover art of the piece of physical media itself. It's up to us. I say us because I'll rank them here in the video, and if you would like to rank them in the comments below, please feel free to do so, and then we can all jump into that comment section and talk about these movies, talk about cinema at large. Maybe these movies will make us think of other movies so we can expand beyond these 3 movies. Who knows? But let's get to picking some movies. Also, extremely thirsty today. So I have something called an AHA. Take on Me. Take Me On. What is it? What is that? Take on. What is that song called? Is it Take On Me? I don't know. Lemon and Blackberry. It's good. You know, kind of like a LaCroix. I think my wife gets them at Target, maybe. All right, here's the first film. Oh, forgot to shut my eyes. I feel a slip cover though, so maybe that's a tiny clue. You know what? Let's pick something from back here. Let's pick 2 from back here because we've gotten some interesting movies from back here lately. You know, I'm just gonna pick 2 that are next to each other. I feel a snapper, and maybe I feel another slip. Snapper and a slip. Okay, that snapper, I'm in love with it. Okay. Ooh, haven't seen that in a long time. Oh gosh, I don't even want to do this one. Okay. Alright, so, wow. This is going to be easy. So, I don't even want to talk about this. Okay, so we have the Twilight Saga, Breaking Dawn Part 2. So this is like the very last movie that they made. It was like the last book, but they broke it up into 2 parts just to get more money out of us. Funny thing is, I saw each one of these Twilight films with a different girl. This is the one I saw with the person who became my wife. So that's kind of funny. Yeah, every single one, different girl. So let's look, I haven't even opened this. These movies, I really only like the first one, and I actually like the first one. Maybe I should watch it now because maybe I wouldn't like it anymore, but I used to watch it all the time. And it was more for the tone, the mood, the colors, and the music. I liked the atmosphere it created within my apartment that I was living in at the time in, what was I, in graduate school, I think? Early years of graduate school. Is that right? But and who was that? Catherine Hardwicke directed it, and then some guy took over, and they just weren't as good. The second one was okay, but then the rest of them, it was just like, ugh, I don't like these. I don't like them. But that first one is fantastic. This one is not good, and I don't recommend it. All right, next we have Gotti. Okay, so this was made for TV, made for HBO, but you know what? This is a snapper case right here. Snapper. But this is my favorite mobster film, mafia movie out there, ever. So this is not the one with John Travolta. That's not John Travolta right there. That's Armand Assante? What was that quote? What did I just do? I quoted a movie. Who knows what it was? And it wasn't the word. I mean, it was the word, but it was also the inflection. The inflection in which I said it. Maybe the expression I gave should give you the answer as to what I was quoting there. But yeah, I really like this movie. I like the way Sammy the Bull Gravano, is played by a much taller man. who everybody knows who he is, but his name is escaping me right now. But if you see him, you're like, oh yeah, I know that guy. So you know, if we're talking about accuracy of the way people look, it's not perfect. I mean, even Armand Assante does not look exactly like John Gotti, but really thought this was an interesting movie. Loved it a lot. Really got me interested in, I guess, you know, mobster crime, mafia crime for a while, and I like it a lot. I like it better than all of the masterpieces. I'm not saying this is a masterpiece, but I like it more than those. You know, it's like I can recognize there are better mafia movies, but this is the one I like the most, you know? Next we have Robin of the Hood. Robin Hood. This is the Errol Flynn version. And I saw this in color. I mean, is it always in color? It's probably always been in color, right? Originally, is that how it was? I just question because of this picture. It's like right here. Wouldn't they want to show off that this was in color? But I think I've only seen this one time, but I did really like it. Saw it in school for a class, and then I can't remember where I found this, maybe at the library, a library sale or something, and then I was like, you know what, I'm going to buy that because I've seen it one time and I'd like to see it again. Errol Flynn just kind of has that like swashbuckling style, and I think he was in like some pirate movies. I'm not like incredibly familiar with his career, but I feel like we all know this. We all know he's in the Aviator movie. He is not, but he's being played by, is it Jude Law? I can't remember now. I need to rewatch The Aviator. Got something in my eye. Actually, I think it's some fires in Canada, maybe. The weather, the ash and everything's making its way down here. I hope everything's going okay with that and all that's getting resolved quickly. Hope everybody is as okay as they can be. Man, sounds like it's pretty bad. But yeah, this, I wish I need to rewatch it, is what I need to do, but I remember liking it, and I'd love to revisit it. So, what do we have here? Should we look in here? Look at this. We got slips, we got snappers, we got cases that open up to more imagery. Check it out. Look at it. So, I guess when I'm thinking about other Robin Hood movies, the Kevin Costner one will probably always be my favorite for like nostalgic purposes and stuff like that. But, you know, I like the Disney one. I like this one. I really don't care for the Russell Crowe one. I like the Mel Brooks one. So I think what we're gonna do here, very easy. This is a very simple ranking. I know exactly what I'm doing, and Gotti is gonna be number 1, followed by Robin of the Hood, Robin Hood, the Errol Flynn version, and then I'm gonna go the Twilight Saga, Breaking Dawn Part 2. Again, when it comes to Twilight, I only like the first one a lot, and the second one's okay, and then I don't like the rest. So this is my ranking, but my question to you is, have you seen these movies? These 3 right here? And if so, what do you think of them? And if you've seen all 3, how would you rank them? I'd love to know. Let me know in the comments below, and perhaps I'll see you tomorrow for more Pure Hangout.